capacity. Okay, we have only 5 minutes, so I'm going to run through this thing. One of the most important things you should learn is to learn to steer. Now, if you see if you walk around this road and see someone else has a nice hairstyle, what are you going to do next? You're going to copy it, right? That's stealing. If you see a nice topo, nice whatever, you're going to copy it, right? That's what we do, especially girls. So likewise, in coding, we should see how others do coding and learn their ideas, steal their ideas, and incorporate them into our coding and whatever we do. It's okay. That's why it's lawful inspiration. You have to get inspired by others' hairstyles. If you know Beckham, how many of people, guys copied his hairstyle. So it's okay. How we can steal others and use it in our systems, you have to read a lot. And what you can read is, or you can read blogs, articles, and mailing lists. Then you can subscribe to others' Twitter, Facebook feeds, interesting people. One person I especially recommend is Paul Graham. Just note it down. When you have time, go and read his essays. Bit controversial, but it's good. You will see people think in different ways. So copy, steal, mix others' ideas. Very important. Just don't be ashamed. And give credit to people who have the original authors, give them credit, if you can. So topics, you have to read science fiction if you are in IT, because they talk about a lot of future things that are going to happen. Will give you a lot of inspiration, and understanding economics is also a very important thing, because economics is also all about how to deal with scarce resources. And in IT, you have always scarce skills are scarce. You have a limited budget and you have limited time, and customer wants the best system from you. So it's very important how to manage all those resources available. Then even read about fashion, it's okay. Take and self-help books which can help you to learn new things. I strongly recommend you to go and read Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy, because if you read computer literature, you will find 101 references to this novel. And most of the things they are mentioning in technical articles are not fully understood if you don't have this kind of background. Even Alice in the Wonderland is a kind of a kid's book, but there are so many computer science material written based on those concepts. So go and reread if you have read it before. And if you are a project manager, very important to read Mythical Man Month. And if you are a Java developer, read Effective Java, it's a must. And Code Complete and Journeyman to Master are must for any developer. And Structure and Interpretation of Computer Programs is a kind of wizard book. I don't know whether it's available in your library. Try to get a copy. It's a bit tough, but if you can just read it without even understanding, it will change the way you look at a computer next time you see it. So, and on economics and social sciences, read Outliers. I don't know, we can. Santan is a very good reader. He will give you a lot of good material and links if you ask him. My personal recommendation is read Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy and Alice in Wonderland. Then there are a lot of other films and cult activities. Now, how many of you have heard about Python language? Python programming language? Now Python language has been named after Monty Python. That's a kind of a comedy group, British comedy group. Now, how many of you have heard about Spring Framework? Now, Spring is a kind of a dependency injection framework, and most of the time they refer to Monty Python's films when they are explaining their technical documentation. And if you haven't seen those films, you can't fully understand what they are telling. I had few clips, but we don't have time, so we are going to skip that. So this is the final answer for that question. What is number 42? It is how many roads a man can walk. Man must walk down. This is from Bob Dylan's song called Blowing in the Wind. But this is the final answer, but a lot of things have happened in between. that 42 and this thing. Now, for example, if you go to Facebook and messaging, Santan will do a small trick because 42 is a very important number in computer language. Now, see if you type colon 42 colon into a Facebook message, and we go to messages, you will see, it is a special. You see that red 42, right? Do with some other number. So if you don't know what 42 means, you guys are Facebook users, right? And 42 is special. So it's not working for other language, other numbers. You can go and read by Wikipedia, search for 42 and follow the links. Or you go to Google and type answer to life, universe and everything. I strongly recommend you to kind of go to number 42, entry 4 in the Wikipedia. The universe and everything. Calculator. See, answer to the life, universe and everything is 42. So if you have read all those books I have mentioned, you know this. This is how, I mean, that's why you have to read a lot. It's not university's job to teach this to you. Now, nobody told me to read those books. I was lucky kind of because during my kind of life, I encountered certain people and certain entries, so I read those. Now, just see the significance, right? Google gave this answer 42 to you. Answer to life, universe, and everything is 42, and you didn't know it. And Facebook has it. Okay. So our next question is, how many hours a man should practice to become an expert? Because average persons don't have